I want it to be real, like me want editing out, editing this, I want it to be real. And I feel like I want, whenever I record a video or tape a video, I could share it one time with you guys. But anyways, want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on my way. Tell me that you need me, yeah. I'll give it to you now. Okay, so I look different. Y'all, I have up my windows today, catching a little fresh air. I have my Skittles, have on my comfortable clothes. You know, we chatting today. I'm spilling some tea. I'm talking about something that happened to me. Yes, this is a story time when I got pepper in my area, my private area, my kitchen, right? This is a video about that, as a little story time. So if you want to hear that story, continue watching this video to the end. Trust me, it's really spicy and y'all will laugh. But before you go and watch my story time, please, if you haven't subscribed us yet, Dripz, let me give them some time. Okay, thank you. You're a Drip family. Welcome to the Drip family. Anyways, before you go further into this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. I answer all comments. Yes, and keep it positive, people. Anyways, let's get right into the video. So I just pop up and just say, you know what, let me just do this video before I get caught up in the week or in the weekend, because I have a lot planned ahead of me and I don't think I'm going to get to do this video. So I said, let me get it done now. I'm relaxing, I'm home, I have nothing to do. Actually I have a party to go to. I already did my hair, so I just say, let me just do this story time for you guys, because y'all really, like, to be honest, is you. This is why I'm doing it, because y'all message me and tell me y'all want to hear, so here it is. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's get into the video. Okay, so this okay, to be honest, this happened to me a long time ago. I'm not going to get the details like correctly. I'm not going to remember everything, but it happened to me. So let's get right into it. So I think you could say it happened, where we in now, 2020. Okay. Okay, you could say it happened like 5 years back. 5 years, 5 years, may know, but it's long time it happened. So I used to date this guy. I used to be in this relationship with this guy. We're gonna name this guy Ja. Ja stuff, alright, because he was a kind of into them kind of stuff. So we're gonna name him Ja. Okay, me and Ja, you know, was in a good relationship. I love him, he loved me, and all of that, right? Ja used to come by me. Let me fix myself up, because I want to be comfortable. Ja used to come by me. I used to live Monkey Hill, Ajigat. He used to come by me. He spend the night, you know, them kind of things there. Like, the relationship was good, but Ja, like, we never used to like get to do the do often, because because I was young, and around them times I did like just lose it, and then I was living with my guardian, so ain't like I could have tell him come and get some, you know. So he used to come by me, he never used to be getting any, and he always wanted it. Well, me really wrong him out because he's my boyfriend, and you know. So Ja, you know, he planned this time to spend some time with him at his house, and this is how I know that I am really special to this person, because nobody could have come by his house. Like, he never used to carry nobody there, and his parents them strict bad, parents them strict, and so yeah, he planned for me to spend it there with him, and we talk about it and whatever, and we say this is what we're gonna tell the lady I live with, and this is what we're gonna tell his mom, right? So me and he like plotting what we're gonna say and whatever, so they could say, yeah, I remember I was still young. I wouldn't say I was young. Yeah, I was young, used to go to school them times, yeah, but I had a boyfriend. Like, yeah, I had a boyfriend. Yeah. So me want to drag it up, but I want giving all your backstory so you can understand how, you know, plump and ready I was to go by this boy. So yeah, so we're talking about it, what we're gonna say, and say this and that. We're telling, you know, you're inviting me somewhere everywhere, and I'll come home later and go stay by you. And so yeah, so we did talking, and we end up went by my person first to tell them, my guardian. Let me call my guardian mom. Let me call her mom, so it won't. Yeah. So we went by my mom now. He went to speak to her. He was like, Nisi mom, like, I really into your daughter, and I really love her. And the guy Ja, he was related to her, so it was really easy for him to come by us and whatever, to stay and whatever. So yeah, so he ended up telling her that he really liked me and whatever, and a storm was supposed to pass, and he tell her that he would really like me to stay the night after he done carry me out, because a storm was supposed to come. And yeah, so he tell her he was gonna carry me out that day, in the day, and then after when we finish, we go by him, right? So she said, make sure, she was telling him, make sure this and that and da. So no, she said, okay. So no, she called me, she was like, make sure you do this, you do that, like them stuff. She like, make sure you protect yourself. And that was the kind of mom I had. Like, she always tell us things to protect yourself and them stuff and whatever. She never said, don't do this, don't do that, you know. Anyways, I'm talking too long on this. But anyways, fast forward, she tell us yes, we could go. So that day I pack up my stuff, like I pack my roll on, you know, that kind of bag, like, you know, when you're going for your appointment, yeah, you pack that bag. And that was to the back of my head, that's my intentions. But that ain't my mom intention. She thinking that, you know, he just carry me out and sleeping by him. Fine. Ray and Tay, all that deal, fast forward, we end up leaving, so I end up going by him. So yes, he did take me out, had an amazing day. He do everything nice and whatever. So you know, when it's time to go home, you know what time it is. But when we were out, we didn't get to eat. I think the rain started to come and whatever, so we end up going. But let me tell you something. We thought we was going, we ended up going. He ended up start to walk. He carried me some far place, like, I don't know. He was saying it was one of his hideout sheds. Like, he mother live in an upstairs and downstairs house, and it's like he's on a hill, like, and is like to the back of it having like a hill with like a lot of bushes and a big tree, and in the tree or the mountain he got a little shed, so that way he does be like that he little room or whatever. And in order for you to reach by that shed, you got to walk through some bushes, some all kind of thing you have to walk. You have to climb over some kind of fence and all kind of thing. So me good up self go and go climb on the board, fence and whatever. He had too dark. So anyways, that ain't important. Let me go to the real thing. So I went to all that, and me as a girl, I don't like really walk. I don't like to walk, especially up steep hills and so. He had me walking, he had me climbing, he had me ducking like on a hike. Anyways, I finally reached the house. I was kind of disappointed. Sorry. I was kind of disappointed because I was thinking I hear like a nice wall room, you know. I don't know why, but yeah, I love him, so I didn't study him about that there. So we ended up reaching the house, you know, and we were dating long, like 6 months. So we done accustomed to each other, we done comfortable, but we're not accustomed to do. So it was all new to us, so we didn't know what to do. So we're inside. He said he want to cook a pot. He want to cook a oil pot. So I'm eating Skittles. I don't. So he want to cook an oil pot, a soup. So I on the bed, laying down. Watching TV, you know, in me vest and me short up good, me shorts, you know, setting the mood. So I set in the mood or whatever. And how the shed set up is like a one whole thing. So like a corner is the kitchen, and then outside you got the bathroom, and then you got his little room set up with a little chair, a little small little shanty. We call it a little shanty. Right? So we just chilling, he cooking, he coming over, he kissing me, he doing all that there, kissing me. Which I done very like I end up telling him that I want to go bed or whatever, freshen up and whatever. Well, so I end up going to bed outside. That ain't really nothing, but I done been to worse. But I end up went to bed, and then I come back in my towel. This is the sweet part. So let's go. And I went to bed, come back in my towel. So when I come back, he was cutting up some onions, some peppers, and all that there. Like he was just cutting up the provisions them to put in the soup, you know, cause he cooking. So like my fasting self we're gonna start to kiss the boy. We're gonna start to kiss Jack. Right? So you know, automatically if you start to kiss and you know you're kissing, you're gonna get in the mood. You're gonna get in the mood. So like I start to kiss him and whatever in the kitchen, and then I bust off and I went go lay down, like showing him signals, tell him I'm ready for this. Kids, I mean lollipop and I mean sweetie. I'm ready for the lollipop and the sweetie. So you know, leaving this stuff and whatever. My boy come over, start to kiss me and all that there, whatever. You know, all that there. So like, you know, he kissing me. He going down with the hand them. He going down. I know you're going on, you know what's going on. It get heated. Main one really got deep, but you know what I mean. We get heated down there, you know, down there. So like, we're in it, you know, we're going through. Nothing yet, just the hands down there. So after the like me, I tell him like stop because I feel kind of weird, like something ain't right. It kind of feel kind of painful. So he stopped and he said, what do you mean? Me ain't start to do nothing yet, I just, touching you. I said, yeah, I know, but something ain't right. Like right now talking to you, it feel weird. So I said, no, my man paint the mind. He gonna try again with me. He said maybe he doing it wrong or whatever. He said he gonna try it off or whatever. I said, cool. Start again, right up. Right up or whatever. I tell him, no, wait. Something definitely wrong. I had to jump out. He said, you know what? Take a break. Come, whatever. So he now start to like take off you whatever and start to touch himself with his hands. Right? First he was telling me like well like what really going on with Janice, like what happened down there, like what you went gonna do. That way he ended up start to ask me. So I said, well, shopping is asking me. I tell you, it feel weird, like something, it feel off. I didn't say hot yet. I didn't know what it was. It was just kind of burning in a way. I thought it was because what he was doing. So I told him, just take a break. So long. So now he start to like go down on himself and whatever with his hands, as I say. So like after that now, start to say, so let me try again. So I come on him. Like on him. Right? You know what I mean by on him. My mother's here when is that? When we start, right? This is when we get really like, yeah. He said, Nisi, no, get up. Something burning me. I said, something burning me too, something burning me like, something feel like me thing burning me like hot bad. So I tell him, no, me thing hot bad. He said, yeah, me thing hot too. So I said, what it is, like what make me feel so? So now we get up now, he went for what? I tell you what, chill. As soon as like the minute I sit down, the minute I get up, trust me, the minute I get up and just start to fan up, like I just like, it's like he get hotter as soon as I start, So like after that day now, he went for some water or whatever to like, who tell me do that day? It's like could she went on fire. If it get like their burn worse, especially when you pour on the water, it make it worse. I tell him, no, stop, that make it worse. I said, what it is on your hand? Like, what it is on your hand? He said, not on your hand. So like, I take in your hand and I explain that. So I said, what it is they use over there? We're using pepper. So here he, judgment. Nisi, I will cutting up the pepper. Nisi, I will cutting up the pepper. This ain't even funny because at that moment there, I just watch him like, because down there was burning in the oil. Like when I mean burning, that there was hell hot. And I watching and he did telling me nothing on his hand. And true, he over there getting burned up too because he was down there, down there. He would think so. He get hit on, but it take a while. But because when we touch now, it's like fire. So we had to like stop and whatever. So he gave me water and whatever. But water was the worst thing because it like he just man, it just Lego like a big fire or something. So I didn't have off my clothes and so, you know. I tell him no, I can't continue this year. I don't know what he did to get it cool down, but I think I was laying down and I had to be like this with the fan and there. And that night we ain't do nothing. After that we ain't do nothing, and I did cuss him because he was supposed to wash his hands. And me told like I should have told him like go wash your hands or whatever, but he didn't wash his hands, and he had the pot on and the cover, and the soup went over. Like it started to like bubble up and everything started to run over. It started to fart up and everything. One like he was a mess. Me ain't saying he wasn't good, but he wasn't like focusing that day. I don't know if it's because of the weed or whatever he was smoking on or whatever, but he did burn up my coochie. Like, and that's the story. It wasn't long and it wasn't really sweet. I tell it did happen to me. It wasn't funny. Like I started to cry when I walked. Like when I ended up went home that same night because I didn't know what to do. Like it felt like my skin down there started to like, I don't even know how to explain it, people, but you know if pepper go down there and you know down there that's sensitive area and you know you went right up. So it just started to hurt me, it really started to pain me, and I couldn't walk good for like a good 2 days. But after I ended up carrying me home, and then she asked me where home or whatever. I didn't tell her, I tell my sister. When I tell my sister, they start to laugh because I went my show and down there was kind of inflamed and all that, you know. But that was my experience of that. That's, as I said in my previous video, that was my worst experience. Like he didn't wash his hands and the pepper was on his hands, all over his hands, and he was touching me. Even my twin name was hurting me because he was touching the man, so like it was terrible. I started to cry because I could not walk. Every time I walk, I get a kind of burn feeling on them. All that there. But when you're gonna do whatever with your dude, make sure he wash his hands, make sure everything good, and make sure you try a beer, everything good. But as I said, this story time ain't really hot, but down there was hot. It was hot. Anyways, that's the story time. Very short, quick, easy. Story time. Comment down below what you think. I try my best to make it as lively. I don't know, like my mood ain't really there, but I'm trying to really be consistent with you guys because y'all really just show me a lot of love, like a lot of love. And I want to come with another story time, a sweet one, because my life is like a story, trust me. And I'm ashamed to share it with you guys. I'm not ashamed. If something bad happened to me, I'm not ashamed to tell my story. I'm going to get ready to go to my sister party. I don't know if I'm going to vlog that or I'm just gonna like try get some clips and maybe put them together. I don't know, maybe I should try do a video of me getting ready. What y'all think? Anyways, I'm going to this. Bye guys, I love you so much. And don't forget to comment down below. I don't want to go. Yes, that's my story time. Peace. Love you, Dripz. Bye.
Tell me how you want it, yeah.